Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. We are going to see some channeled feelings and messages from your person right now. How do they feel about you right now? Okay, and I already pulled all the cards, so let's just see what comes up. First you have the runes Gabo, which is the rune of generosity, and you have the rune Rido coming out in reverse, and it was face down. Very interesting. So I feel like your person, there's something here about them being a very kind person, very generous. At times they may have been people pleasers in their life, and I'm just getting this intuitive feeling that it's really difficult for you to read them, to get a good read on their thoughts and feelings towards you, because they may be the type of person who is very kind to others and builds up resentment. Like you may have seen them do that with their own friends, and so you may be getting a hard read on them. So we have that, and then we have Rado in reverse, which is the rune of time. And I'm getting here images of like there's something about your connection with this person that has them feeling confused. For example, this could be long distance. There could also be something about a car or traveling, like maybe they always have to come to you or you always have to come to them. Maybe one of you don't have a car or there's some sort of transportation issue. Perhaps there's something about the future where it's like they don't know where they're going to live in the future. You don't know where you're going to live in the future. This is Luna. She has to show up on every single video. If you're new here, if you've been here for a while, you know who Luna is. But yeah, there's something there about that. So I am curious if a lot of you guys are either talking to this person about like, oh, I want to move, or maybe they're trying to like apply for new jobs. They don't know where they're going to move yet. There's definitely an element here of like not knowing how things will grow and expand with you in their life without these uncertainties, or maybe it's currently long distance. Maybe there's currently an issue with transportation. It feels like a very Mercury issue. Communication, transport, travel, those things, there's something there, a big question mark there of like, how will this possibly work out with this big issue here? All right, very fascinating. We have the hummingbird coming out as the spirit animal representing their feelings towards you, which is really funny because as I was shuffling, this card actually flipped out and I put it back for some reason, just thoughtlessly. And then it came out again. So that's kind of like the universe saying, like, no, I meant to flip that out. Hummingbird, any bird spirit really, represents communication. If you were drawn to this reading, you're definitely in communication with this person. So if you're asking about someone you're in separation with, no longer in contact with, or you are not talking to at all, this is not your reading, okay? Very plainly. The last time you saw this person, they thought you were very adorable and like flitty and cute. So I don't know, you might have been wearing like a cute outfit. I'm seeing like oversized clothes, or you just looked, how do I even put this, like tiny and cute, even if you're like 7 foot tall. There's something about your outfit or like the way your hair was, or something about the last time you saw them that was very adorable. And they keep thinking about you in that way. So that's cool. I mean, if you really want to impress this person or get them hooked on you, I think if you keep channeling that aesthetic of yours, you're irresistible to them. So I wouldn't necessarily, if you're trying deliberately to catch this person's eye, I wouldn't even worry about like dressing provocatively or like hot. I think when you dress adorably, or you're just in your cutesy little energy, I don't know how to describe it other than that. Like you get into these modes sometimes where you're just like adorable, you're cute. Maybe it's like a look on your face that you do, or like a voice you use, or something. It's just your mannerisms. It's like your energy gets into this cute energy. And I think that is definitely the way into their heart, for sure. I don't know, really, really adorable. You don't have to act like someone you're not. I feel like what I'm trying to describe is a version of you that already exists. It's not someone you're not. It's something that you already do. Someone that you already are here. It's just, confirmation. If you sort of felt that way, like maybe you dressed cuter or you were in that cutesy energy last time you saw them, this is acknowledging that, and it's saying like, yes, they were really into that. They thought it was adorable, or maybe you were just being cute with them. Like, and I don't know how, maybe like extra snuggly or kissy or whatever the heck, I don't know. And they really liked seeing that side of you. I feel like that side of you melts their heart a little bit, your soft side. I wonder if for some of you, you get into these sort of moods or these modes where you feel defensive or withdrawn, or you just don't want to get hurt again. And sometimes you have your defenses up, just generally or around this person. And when you let those defenses down and you show this more cutesy, flirty side of you, that is like healing balm to this connection. So I need you to know that in case you were wanting to get closer with this person or there's some healing that needs to be done in this connection. We also have happy coming out. Well, this is a good sign, obviously. And the energy I'm feeling is quite happy. I feel intuitively there may have been issues between you guys in the past, and we do see some worries here with Righto in reverse, specifically like, how is this going to keep working? How is this going to work in the future? I'm going to be completely honest with you. If any of you lack transportation, or they're always coming to you, either to like pick you up or just coming to your place, and you're never going to them, they might be annoyed is too strong of a word. It's just a minor thing, but that's like one like minor irritation, or not even irritation, just one of the qualms they have. One of the things in their head that they're like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work, or I don't know where this is gonna go. So I do see that. Very fascinating. Happy is a great sign, though. I mean, obviously this reading is tuning into their emotions for you, their feelings for you today. So they're feeling quite overjoyed. And I'm really curious to look more into this. We have full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, I definitely feel that that's what this person is doing. There's something about their energy where they're trying to figure out where they're going to live and what they're going to do in the future. So for a lot of people who are drawn to this reading, this person, like I said, is either like looking for new jobs or thinking about like where they're going to live. Maybe they don't know where they're going to live. Maybe they don't know what they're going to do. Or that's you. And they're trying to look at the overall picture. Like, if I keep investing in this connection, where is it going to go? Do they, meaning you, have a part in my overall longer history, longer story here? I'm not sure. I don't know. Sagittarius is a very happy sign, though. Extremely expansive. I feel like they're open-minded about the connection with you, and they're wanting to pursue it more. In particular, they love hearing your insights into so many different subjects. Like, they love hearing you talk and be in your sort of hummingbird chatterbox energy, just going off about all your little ideas and things that you're working on. I feel like you teach them a lot, way more than they probably tell you. And yeah, honestly, just off the bat with what we got so far, this seems like a reading for someone who wants to expand with you and see where things go and see how things grow for you. Also, the number 26 is standing out to me, so I wonder if the last time you saw them was on the 26th of any month, or the next time you'll be seeing them is on the 26th of a month, or one of your birthdays may be on the 26th. I'm also seeing February 6th, maybe an important date, or June 2nd, okay? Or someone may be the age of 26, or big developments happen in this connection when someone's the age of 26. I don't know. A lot of ways that can show up. And if none of them resonate, that's fine too. All right. Let's see what your energy oracle says. A man holding a coin. This person definitely, I might be bold to say this, but I feel like they're thinking about committing to you, thinking about commitment with you. And possibly if you're already committed, or you're already in like a good jivey connection, they may be considering asking you something pretty big. For example, if they're moving, they may actually ask you to move with them. Man holding a coin is definitely here to stay though, and I see this energy sort of looking at you. It's like their aura, their spirit, their energy is looking at you intently and really thinking, yeah, you know what? Like, this feels really good. This feels like something can happen here. For some of you guys, you may even have a history with this person already, and they may be considering, recommitting or starting again. If this is a newer person, this is just first time commitment or asking you something pretty big. We have Yin and yang in reverse. Okay, this is interesting. So I've had this deck for the longest time, of course. And this card, every time it comes out, I have to read it from the book because it either means yin or yang when it's in reverse, and I always forget. So the reverse of this card reveals a yang cycle, masculine energy, that is, okay. Very active, outgoing energy. You know, I feel that this person is going to come towards you. I feel like they're going to be the next person to make plans here in this connection. All right, so I don't know why I'm seeing, they'll actually probably come up with an invitation to go out with them pretty soon. They may ask you like what your plans are in the next few days, and if not the next few days, I actually want to say within 7 days, actually, if I had to put an exact number on it. And we have more numbers, by the way, and they can apply the same way this 26 applied, and those numbers are 43 and 22. Okay, so April 3rd may be an important date, March 4th, also February 2nd may be important, or the 22nd of a month. We have patience coming out, number 16, same deal. Fascinating. I feel like, I don't know why, this connection feels like it's been a long time coming. I feel like you almost have to be patient. You, the watcher of this reading, has to be patient. This person is giving off a lot of earth energy towards Virgo, Capricorn. They could have a lot of air in their chart as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And that would most likely be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But this person feels very intellectual, logically driven, but slower moving, especially for someone with a lot of air in their energy, slower moving, which is unusual. That's what I meant by that. But I feel like the reason why they were slower moving to come towards you thus far in your connection was because of this Rido energy in reverse. They either had like life circumstances that kept them really, really preoccupied, such as a job that they were being overworked at, or schooling that they were being overworked at, or long distance, or just like life stressors in general, family issues, something like that. Something was taking their time, energy, and attention away from you. It was taking up like 95% of their mental capacity, I'm seeing. And that thing seems to be released at this time. For some of you, this person might not be working, actually. They may have taken a break, a leave from their job, or graduated, or are no longer tied to certain obligations. It feels like they were wrapped up in certain obligations that were taking up so much of their time. So this couldn't work in the past. Ooh, wow. I just got a vision. Some of you guys watching, some of y'all are dogs, I swear to God. Some of y'all watching, I feel like this reading might be talking about two different people, but the really interesting thing here is that all of these messages can apply to both of them. And Spirit's acknowledging that. If that resonates with you, take it. Okay, if this is talking about two different people and you're like, man, this resonates for this person and that person, which can be the case if you're single or non-monogamous, ethically, hopefully. And this is talking about two different people for some of you, which is so crazy. And Spirit's saying, yes, this is a reading for both of them. These messages will apply to both of them. You get to choose which one you move forward with. That's so funny. Anyways, back to the messages here. They were definitely in a space where they were too busy to give you the time, energy, and attention that you deserved. And also that made their moves towards you very much slower than usual. And I feel now they're still finishing up certain cycles. It feels like there's going to be a big change in their life, expansive change in their life in the future. And it seems like they're in a place right now where they're contemplating, should I invite you along for these changes? Should I invite you along for this new journey? But because their mind is no longer super duper preoccupied and zoned in on this one thing that we mentioned, I feel like they're looking intently at you now and your energy. It's almost like they're more sensitive to this connection with you. They're more open to this connection with you now. They genuinely never meant any harm by you in the past. If you have a history here with this person, they were just under an immense amount of stress and focusing on something that took up a lot of their time, energy, and attention. But because of that, they might not have been able to give you the time, energy, and attention that you deserved. Okay, this could also be you could have been talking to this person during this time where they were busy, or you were aware of their existence and you like had plans to meet up, didn't come through, didn't happen because they were super busy. And now it's like time is more free in a way. Wow. We have woman holding a heart upright. The number 44 may be significant as well. There's love here, guys. I don't know why I just got the message with this. Like, I hope they feel the same way that I feel about them. Like, I hope, and I love this. I know a lot of you guys who watch my channel are women. Obviously, not all of you are, but I can read the statistics, like 85 to like 95% of you are women. And obviously, a lot of you are heterosexual. So bear with me here. This has nothing to do with gender. If you're watching, I'm kind of viewing you as the woman holding a heart card, and they are this man holding a coin. So I feel like you might be more outwardly affectionate and expressive with your love. And this could be flip-flopped as well. All right, so keep that in mind if the opposite resonates. And they may be more practical, slower moving. And it's like they show their love through their actions a lot, and through commitment and time, those more practical things in life. This is a nice balance. I don't think you are cut from the same cloth per se. You may have a lot of differences. I feel like if you identify with this woman holding a heart here, you're the more creative and like, I don't know how to describe it, like fun one. Like you have a lot of personality, very booming personality. And they may be more like logical, structured. I don't want to call them boring, but like, I don't know. Let's move on. I want to get some tarot. What are their current thoughts and feelings? And wow, I just saw 1616 on the timer. I keep running into these repeating numbers, angel numbers. Even in this, we have 4422. We go from 43 to 44, which is an ascending number, which is a really good sign of forward movement. I think they want to move forward with you in life. You make them very happy. They got the hots for you. I don't know what to say. They're also very attracted. I think there's a lot that you've been doing recently that's been getting them attracted to you. Number one, you were in your cutesy energy. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. Maybe you know what that means. They were attracted to that. They also see that you are becoming more like independent, not emotionally overbearing and sort of like codependent behaviors, like you have your own little life going for you. There's something here about you not needing to be in communication all the time anymore. And I don't know why I use the word anymore. Maybe that's something you did in the past. Even if this was before they met you, they find that attractive. The fact that you just like have your own life going for you. Genuinely. And it's not like a hot and cold game where it's like, oh, well, I'm just going to act unavailable. Because when you're acting unavailable, people still psychically pick up on what's going on with you emotionally. But you genuinely just have a full life, like a busy life that's full of love and fun things and friends, and they really enjoy that about you. They're very attracted to that. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Wow. They have no idea what they want to do with you. Well, it's not that they don't know what they want to do with you. It's just there's a lot of variables when it comes to the future for some reason. Like, I don't know why. It's like, where am I going to live? Where are you going to live? That question keeps coming up. Like, how would this work? There's a lot of variables here. Illusionary success. I think this person is daydreaming about you a lot, imagining about you a lot. And I see that with happy as well. You know what I want to say to you guys? It's like, for once, someone else is the delusional one. I don't know if in the past you guys were like, I don't want to use the word delusional, but I'm going to use the word delusional, or like kind of codependent, or just like the one that's here and available and getting yourself played. And it's like, for once, I don't see that you're playing this person, but it's like, for once, someone is daydreaming about you. Someone is envisioning a future with you. Someone is, and maybe the tables have turned. Maybe in the past it was the other way around. Maybe you were left daydreaming about this person because they were really, really, really busy with something. And it's like, you almost learned how to not do that and how to have a full life on your own. And ironically, now the energies have flipped and now they're the ones left daydreaming. We have the Princess of Cups. Yeah, there is like 110% feelings that they have for you. Like I have never in my days done a reading that showed feelings more clearly. Princess of Cups, I think this person is definitely contemplating coming forward to you with some sort of emotional offer. This could be some sort of commitment or agreement, or ascension of whatever it is that you have. I have a weird feeling that they're going to ask you to hang out. They're going to ask to make plans with you soon, and they may not do it the next time you see them. They may sit on this. The word patience is coming out in your reading, so they're definitely still like kind of contemplating their feelings, feeling their feelings for you. And I feel like those feelings are going to build and build and build as long as you keep staying in this adorable little energy you're in, this happy energy you are, like with your own little life. I feel like there's a really high chance here that they're going to come forward with some sort of offer. Oh my gosh, Princess of Wands. Princess of Cups, Princess of Wands. Guys, not only do they have emotional feelings for you, but they're just like really sexually attracted to you, you know? Like, oh my gosh. And you guys feel equal. For some reason, this feels more equal, feels more fair now. Really fascinating. I have no idea what I'm doing with these cards. Like, I like symmetry. All right, let's see what else comes out. Their feelings, their current thoughts and feelings about you. Wow, Queen of Pentacles. Notice all these beautiful, feminine cards here. Okay. Look at that. They view you as someone with a lot of long-term potential and someone who has their life together. Even if you don't feel like you have your life together, it feels like you're very stable, set in life. You're knowing your worth. You have a lot to offer. There's something very domestic about you too. I don't know if like you're into like, I don't know why I was gonna say cooking and cleaning, or maybe you cooked for them, or they ate some of your food or something. Some of you guys, I'm wondering if you're witches. Like you literally practice magic or witchcraft, and you may unknowingly at times infuse things that you cook with really positive energy and love. And I feel, this is going to sound so weird to some of you, but I literally feel like your cooking kind of casts love spells on people. Even if it's not romantic, like people just get good feeling. I mean, listen, if someone cooked for me, I immediately love them, so I get it. All right, we have the Four of Wands, and I don't know if you saw that. It kind of came out upright, but then was flipped around mid-air. This is what it looks like. And guys, this is upright, a card of marriage. It is coming out in reverse, though, and there's a lot of thoughts about the future here. And Four of Wands also depicts like an established thing, a settled thing, a committed relationship that can be celebrated. So I feel like they're really, really contemplating this at this time. I keep coming back to that. They're very happy with you. They have a lot of feelings for you, both emotional and sensual. And they're contemplating something more secure, a more secure long-term future, but they're not 100% decided on how they're going to go about that. Eight of Swords. See, they're overthinking this. That's why it keeps coming up. They're overthinking it. It says shorten force. Let's see. What are their thoughts and feelings about you currently? Death in reverse. They don't want to let you go. Then also what I'm seeing in Death in reverse, they don't want to see you move on with someone else. The thought of that really bugs them. Look, these two cards are coming out next to each other. The thought of this ending, the thought of you moving forward, moving on with someone else, like it makes them feel really, really bad. And I feel like that's why they may be heavily contemplating coming forward to you with some sort of offer or proposal or idea. I don't know. And like I said, some of you guys, this is talking about two different people. And both of them are having this feeling of like, oh my gosh, what if they move forward with someone else, with this other person that they may either already know about or like psychically are picking up on. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. I think this person's going to surprise you with communication or some sort of offer. I really do feel that. They feel very lucky to know you, very fortunate to have known you. They love the energy you're in right now. They love you. This is a great reading. I don't know why. I just get this heavy feeling that they're thinking so much about you. Not in like a really negative way. I'm also seeing here for some of you watching, I just saw 11:55 on the timer, 1155. For some of you watching, I wonder if this person's on some sort of supplement or medicine that sort of calms them down a little bit. Okay, that could be like an herbal thing. It could be pharmaceutical. I don't know, but they may be, I don't know why that came forward. It won't resonate with everyone, but I wonder if they're like, their responses, their emotional responses are calmed down quite a bit. And they're kind of in this space where they're thinking a lot about you, but it's not in like a really anxiety inducing way like the Eight of Swords would normally depict. I'm not getting that sort of like unhealthy overthinking. It's just like them thinking a lot, you know? Yeah, okay. It's almost like things that would stress them out tremendously. That feeling is numbed down a little bit. All right. We're going to shuffle up some cards here and I'm going to get some channeled messages from them to you. They're completely open and honest about their feelings towards you right now. What would they say? And guys, keep an open mind because 2 out of 3 of the decks I'm about to use can be a little bit harsher than I think intended. So first we're going to start with the Hidden Truth Oracle. I wish I could share my good news with you. And I know I was a distraction from your pain. Really fascinating. I wonder if there's something about both of you where, especially if you have a history with this person, where you were both sort of distractions from the large quantities of stress you were going through. And it feels very mutual. This card feels mutual. Like you were both using each other as distractions from whatever it was that was going on in your life, like the fantasy of being with each other. Ooh, I just got a deep message. The fantasy of being with each other. It was a really great escape from the high levels of stress that you and them were going through. And now it feels like you're both getting your stress and anxiety levels under control. You're creating more control generally and happiness in your life. And it's like that unhealthy fantasy and the high highs and the low lows are sort of like numbing out right now. And that would also explain the Four of Wands in reverse as well. Wow. And now what you're left with is like, realistically, are we a good match? Like, could this work in the future? I almost feel like that's obsessive, like crazy hormonal rage, like, oh, I just need to be with this person right now. That died down, which is good. That's healthy. And you're no longer looking at each other as a sort of subconscious distraction from your pain. So you both got a lot more healthy when it comes to your mentality. Like I said, I kept mentioning you may have been codependent in the past. They may have been as well. And that past may have been with them or with someone else. And I feel like both of you sort of mirrored this same energy in the past. You both had this issue, and that's what's healed now. I feel like that has sort of died down a bit, and you no longer use love as a distraction. So that's really fascinating. I wish I could share my good news with you. I feel like this person wants to talk more, just open up more, and let you in on the feelings that they're feeling towards you. Let's see if anything else comes out. Once, twice, and thrice. Okay. We have, I wonder if you are happy without me. Yeah, I feel this strongly. They wonder this. You may not even know it, but their feelings are starting to increase a bit, and they find themselves wondering like, oh, what happens if they move on or they move without me? You know, I wonder if they'll be happier with someone else. Really sort of I guess, negative thoughts, but these negative thoughts also are an indication of how deeply they feel for you. Okay, so I think these are normal, natural thoughts that someone would have when they really have some deep feelings for someone. So that's kind of cute. And then we have I bury myself in work to forget you. Wow. Yeah. I think they're the type of person where they don't want to get caught up in these like sort of painful feelings for you. And so that's when they dive into productivity to, sort of numb out their feelings a bit, which I understand. Let's see what else comes out. Their feelings for you right now. Definitely good feelings. We will grow together in time. Oh my gosh, I love this. I think they're really heavily thinking about growing with you in time. We had the full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about growth. Also, that full moon talks about letting go of any negativity from the past, which explains like everything that we've been picking up on this reading. You're both seemingly like getting over codependency issues, using each other as distractions, having these high highs, low lows, very, very strong emotional responses to each other that's like not even healthy. Things are calming down emotionally. You both have a life outside of each other. You're both happy and content outside of each other. And I don't know, I'm getting this feeling of like things are actually healthy here, And it's like they just want to sit in this healthy energy for a bit. And I think you do as well. And sort of allow it to grow, because if you stay where you're at now, it will definitely grow. Your closeness will grow with each other. Okay, I love you conditionally. Do you even like me? You don't show it. And I wonder where you are and who you're with. That is the second time. Look, you literally have, I wonder if you are happy without me. I wonder where you are and who you're with. Oh my gosh. Wow, that thought haunts them. Like, I'm getting another message. Some of you guys, if you were like sharing locations with this person and you turned your location off, they really like are overthinking about that. They're really like, wow, like, who are you with? What are you doing? Like, they constantly find themselves thinking that. They're trying not to be toxic about it, like checking up on your stories, but they could be seeing your friends' stories, things like that. Do you even like me? You don't show it. I don't know why that makes me laugh a little bit. Because I feel like, I don't know, if there's a history here, it might have been like where in the past you were the one to really show your emotions all the time and they weren't. And I almost feel like the tables have flipped. Now, obviously, some of you guys watching, I'm definitely getting that you don't have a super long, detailed past with this person. And if that's the case, if you're in that boat, I feel like, you might not really have super deep feelings for this person yet. Or, yeah, I'm kind of getting that. If this is someone from your past, you have deep love for them for sure, but you've cultivated so much love in other areas of your life, and you've sort of learned to be happy on your own because this person wasn't fully available to you in the past. Okay, so I'm seeing that, and now you're still like enjoying that life, and that's why this card's coming out. Do you even like me? You don't show it, because it's like you're not giving them the same, like, I don't know, putting them on a pedestal that you might have done in the past. If this is a new person, I literally don't think you like them like a ton right now. Like, your feelings are still growing, at least compared to theirs. So do with that what you will. You may need some time to still like just get to know them in general, which is funny. And then we have I love you conditionally. This is an interesting card, and this is one of the cards where I was like, don't take all of these cards so seriously, because some of them are really, really negative and they don't mean to come out negatively like at that level. So this is really fascinating, and I feel like this definitely speaks to what we were talking about, where it's like they had a bigger priority in their life that they were focusing on, which caused them to maybe not be available to you in the past, and that may have made you feel like you were loved conditionally under a certain set of circumstances. Very fascinating. I also wonder if this person struggled with judgment in the past, or like worrying too much about, like, I don't know, what their parents would say, or, their friends or something like that. Certain aspects, certain differences here. Like I said, you're not cut from the same cloth, so you have differences. And I wonder if in the past they shown like sort of being overly concerned about those differences, and that may have been off-putting to you. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Channel thoughts and feelings towards you today. This is from my homemade deck. And you had a card that just fell on the floor. I kid you not. Every single reading I did today, and I filmed a lot of readings today, had cards fall on the floor. So we have Temperance. Oh my gosh. I have so many emotions for you. It's hard to hold it together. I try to remain calm and unbothered on the surface. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This person is not showing you their full emotions right now. And it's funny that they're thinking this. Do you even like me? You don't show it, because they're the one that's not showing it. I think you're actually like pretty affectionate. Like, you give me that vibe, this little cutesy little hummingbird vibe. And I think that's kind of a little bit of their own projection. Like, oh, you don't even show it. And it's like, no, you're just afraid of showing your own emotions for some reason. I wonder if this person grew up in a household that wasn't very emotionally open with each other. But this is definitely showing their emotional intensity towards you, trying to be both emotional and practical, learning to trust each other. And like I said, if you keep staying in this energy together, yeah, things will definitely grow. We have the King of Wands, if you want them to. I am a free spirit who has traveled the world and experienced many cultures. I am looking for someone like me with an open mind, integrity, and respect. They do have high standards. There could be some cultural differences between the two of you. They could be well-traveled, passionate, and communicative, respects differences. So that's a great sign. We're literally just saying, cut from two different cloths, very different people, but they're respecting the differences now, at least. All right, Page of Swords. I love our witty conversation. Conversation is so easy with you. This is what I was saying. They love when you just talk and go off on your little tangents. I don't really see them as a huge talker. So it's funny that this card's coming out. You know what I'm getting from this person? They think that there's someone that they're not. Like, they think they're this like great communicator, like super great at conversations. I really don't think they are. I think at times they can be like a brick wall, which is funny. And then also they're like, oh my gosh, you don't show me that you like me, but it's like they're the ones doing that. So I don't know. Anyways, let's see. Anything else? What are their true thoughts, feelings, and emotions towards you? 10 of Wands. Oh, this is that stress we were talking about. I'm carrying so much stress, responsibility, and emotional baggage. I can't give you the attention you deserve. So a part of them still feels this way. Extreme stress, so stressed they can't focus on love, lack self-love, work stress, people pleaser. We saw that literally in the beginning of this entire reading. Inability to say no, usually to like friends, especially in family, poor priorities, emotional baggage from the past. Yeah. And I feel like this is their baggage from the past. This is an issue that you may have had in the past with this person. I even felt guided to put it on the left-hand side, which in tarot usually represents the past. Let's see. I think this is going to be the final card. We have, it just feels that way, you know? 6 of Wands. I've been checking you out for a while and I'm ready to share my feelings. This is what I'm saying. They're going to feel this energy out for a little bit, and I think they're going to come to you with some sort of offer. Wow. They put you on a pedestal. They admire you from afar. They're stalking your social media. They think you're really cool. So guys, I think it's safe to say thoughts and feelings towards you today, very strong, very happy feelings towards you, sexual and emotional feelings. And for some reason they can't stop thinking about like, oh my gosh, what if you move on? What if you're seeing other people? Who are you with right now? I wonder what you're doing. Like, I wish I could just talk to you openly. I wish I could just share my good feelings with you, my deep emotions with you, but I don't want to make things weird. And they seem to be scheming, trying to come up with some sort of plan to show you their deeper emotions, or they could be thinking like, should I offer you something more? Okay, should I pour into this a bit more? Very interesting. Thank you guys for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below. I would love to hear your stories. Let me know who this is, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check them out. If you want to see more single readings like this, where it's not like pick a card, and I can post them more often, let me know in the comment section. I experimented with doing these single readings in the past and they weren't really super successful. So let me know what you think, okay? Thank you guys. Bye-bye.